Hey folks, Jeff Roski here for the new Janky Workshop. And today is not a build, it's a fix. So I found this thing online. It was like, I think $8 or $9, and I thought it was cool. I have the ability to make things out of leather. However, I wanted to see how this thing was made, so if I ever make my own, I can do that. But it's a really clever idea. It's a little pouch, it stays all rolled up, only weighs a few ounces. And then, if you open it up, it's a canvas bag, which is very cool. I used it this past weekend when we went up to Plymouth, Massachusetts, onto the Cape, or sorry, not onto the Cape, to the beach. I used it for hunting, collecting pieces of metal and seashells and stuff like that, and things, and sea glass and things that my kids found, and it was great for that, and very portable, so I can just leave it in the car, swap it up and throw it on my belt. It's got a belt loop here that clips around, and it's good to go. However, I noticed that after using it and hauling around some big chunks of metal, this is all frayed. The stitching is starting to come out. Just get rid of that. Alright? You don't need that. And I'm like, oh, I could rehand stitch this. But I hate stitching. It takes forever. It's like painting like a wall or putting like drywall mud on, and it takes a lot of time. And I'm not the best seamstress out there. I know this. This is fine. But what I do have, I can actually make this a lot stronger than a couple of stitches, are I can find them. Leather rivets. So I'm going to pop 3 holes in there. 1, 2, 3. Let's do 4. Actually, I'll do 4 in there. We'll pop 4 in there. And then this thing will never fall apart at all. So let's do that. Grab my leather tools here. I'm going to need, this is the 12. Yeah, it's a number 12 rivet. Okay. Got that. Got my punch. And let me grab my anvil. I think go through here. Ice pick there for a moment. Figure out where I want the first 2 and then work inward. So I think 1 here. On the same side, 1 about here. Got those 2. I probably want the other 2 right about there. 1 here. And then equidistant-ish. 1 there. Perfect. Alright. Hang my ice pick back up. And let's make some holes. Boom, we got 4 holes on the other side there. So I'm gonna have the flat bits on the outside, because that'll be what's rubbing up against me. There we go. Not pretty, but it doesn't need to be. Oh yeah, no, that's horrendous. What we then do, take some bolt cutters and get them almost to the bottom. Then, with this piece, we take it, put it on there, and round over those rivet ends. There we go. So we have 4 imperfectly placed leather rivets on there, some copper rivets. Looks a little janky, but hey, it is the new Janky workshop, and there's also a button in the middle there, so there's nothing I can do about that. So there we go. Now this thing is never coming off of there, which is awesome. And I can still use it for its purpose, which has been, for the one time that I've used it so far, it's been awesome. And I might actually make one of these myself one of these days. And also, at some point, get a leather sewing machine, so I can do stuff like this and not have to worry about it too much. But until that time, rivets, man. That's where I'm going. Thanks for watching. Talk to you later. Take care.